This thing is smoking. Wow. I'm not sure if I can get a secondary one of these storage modules to fit or not. I'm thinking about making a second one and seeing if it will fit. It might not. I have no idea. But anyway, we got some stuff to go plant. Oh, great. Wait, actually, I can just pick these up, can't I? I want to grow the shrooms next to each other. Oh my gosh, okay. Why don't I get rid of this blood kelp, and then I can, or whatever, and then I can actually, do a little bit better. There. Now I got some more space. Gosh dang it. I wish you could just shift click them, or whatever. You could just click them out of the grow bed like the inventory of a chest or whatever would work, but you can't. Put them in and you just can't take them out. Yeah. Well, you can eat those? Oh, that's cool. I did not realize that those were edible. Whoops. Pretty sure these are not edible. Are brain corals edible? No. Yeah, okay. I didn't think so. And jelly shrooms aren't edible either. It must be just the ones that you can actually pick up. Growing deep shroom. I'm not sure if the deep shroom will even grow in this area or not. I'm just hoping that it will. I would say this is... Where do I want to plant this other thing? I'll stick it here. I'll move it later if I have to. It's going to take a while for those to get filled out. Oh. Can I scan anything? Since I didn't actually scan it before. I could have swore I had the scan icon come up. Maybe it's one of the fish that are around here I could scan. I don't know. That random pole sticking through there like that. That's crazy. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm thinking about just filling this whole base in here full of these water filtration machines. That way I can get like, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Basically 12, I'll be able to get 12 water bottles every time I come here. Which I think would be overkill. Maybe having just 4 water bottles when I come here would be nice, but that's still overkill. Yeah, I never replanted these, darn it. I need the food anyway, so that gives me a chance to eat. Alright. Back to base. What I'll do is I'll save, then I'll build the base, and if I don't like it, I can then just quit and reload up the last save. But I think I'm going to end up making a second moon pool. For some of the bases at least. The ones that have hostile mobs. What I'll do is I'll park this one in the moon pool. And in one moon pool, and the other moon pool I'll have the deep water vessels. Which this is called Challenger Deep. I'm not sure if that's going to be an appropriate title. I should have one that's exploring, which is this one. I guess Challenger Deep was an exploring vessel, but I need to have one that's meant for combat. That's got like the torpedoes and all that stuff on it. Oh, that would be cool. Be able to just get next to a heat vent and charge it that way. I could actually build that now. Maybe I should make a prawn suit. And I can actually build that now. So I could build a prawn suit and use it currently. Question is it worth it? I don't know why it wouldn't be, but they're not as easy to navigate with as the subs are, so I'll have to basically make one prawn suit for every base. And I just don't know if I want to commit to that yet. I guess I kept that salt that time. Now, we need to get these reactors upgraded. That one's full. That one over there's not. Now that I got a second one of these reactors, though, I don't seem to have any problems with power, which is nice. Okay, let me save. Come on, finish saving. While that's doing that. Just want to make sure the sound is working. Oh, don't tell me it's not responding. There we go. Let's go get the habitat builder. I did save. So, if I screw it up, I can reload that save if needed. In fact, I want to resave again just to make sure as well, because I'm like that. Save. Saving one more time just to make sure that it's saved. Could have swore I had a lot more titanium than that. Perhaps not. Habitat builder's not on my hotbar. Should have got that quartz, and then I could have made the hatch. So you don't have to swim, have to keep climbing in and out all the time. But oh well, too late now. Oh, I need 4 pieces of lead. What am I doing? While I'm in here, I might as well grab that quartz. Grab 2 of them so I can make 2 hatches. I need lead, which I got plenty of lead. I'll grab 2 more. Yeah, there's no point in skipping out on like the flat base tiles is not bad. Like there's nothing wrong with making them. I just visually don't want to make them unless I have to, because once you make them, you can't remove them. You have to take down the whole base to remove them. So a total of 5.0. Let's see how this goes. .5. There's no way another one of those round bases would have fit right there either, which sucks. Otherwise I would have just done that. I could make the tower there. Make it go up. I think it looks better though up there. I like it up there better. before we remove the whole structure. Let's go ahead and remove the whole thing. I don't need the materials, I'll just go ahead and remove the whole thing. Because I got to rebuild the whole thing anyway, so I can make it actually line up right. Hopefully I have room in my inventory for all this stuff. Of course. Well, I should be fine. Because I'll get some extra room once I build these pieces. Pretty sure that I won't be able to make it at that level right there in particular. I'll try it. I'm pretty sure it's not going to work, but I'll try it. Yeah, didn't think it'd work. This might be making it a bit too high for what I would like, though. So I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. Might end up reloading that last save and redoing it. Actually, no, that's not too bad. I was starting to think that it was getting too high to the surface, but that's actually about the same place as it was last time. So all I gotta do is put a ladder there, and then I can instantly access both those levels, and I can put plants in that compartment down there. I still don't know how I feel about it, though. I mean, it's attached, which, don't get me wrong, is nice. Oh, shoot. Well, I just caused some flooding in there, which is great. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about that. It shares power, which means that's going to be oxygenated, and I don't have to have a separate power supply for it, which is nice. But the aquarium doesn't really need to have power. I can have a solar panel on it or nearby it to power it. Even if I detach that, I can just put... I don't have to rebuild that whole tower. That tower is still lined up. I can always reattach it later, I guess, since it's technically lined up now. So I'll just go ahead and do this, I guess. I can't deconstruct those pieces now. Oh, darn. Okay, I'm gonna reload the last save and try it again. So if it freezes up the stream for a little bit, you'll know why. It's reloading.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Alright, well, the base loaded. There we go, okay.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
I think I got an idea how I'm going to conquer it this time. Well, that's where all my materials went to. All the titanium I had, that's where it went. I went for making these lockers. Gosh dang it. I was gonna be smart, make a hatch, go out through the hatch, then deconstruct it and build what I needed to, but I didn't. So I'm gonna have these as 2 separate bases, but I will have them lined up with each other at least. It'll look better that way. I am going to do it kind of risky. Please be more than 1.5. Okay, so I can do one more. Okay. Still getting them lined up. Gosh dang it. Why'd you rotate on me at the last minute? There we go. I gotta remove this whole tower, don't I? Please have enough room for materials, all these materials. I think I'll be fine. Ah, come on. Okay, I did let me place that at least, so that's a good improvement. I can't get over how that base that we were just exploring, the last Degassi base, had those 2 sections that were not even able to access each other. Like that, to me, that's just weird. Like they had to purposely swim out of the hatch to get between the 2 sections. I didn't understand that. I mean, I understand. I mean, that makes sense for this because it's technically 2 different bases. But that was considered all one base, so it's not like as if it had structural problems or anything like that. They did that just for the inconvenience of it, I guess. They probably had their own quarters. But still, like, I just feel like that was unnecessary. Now, I still could end up adding an exit there and an entrance here. I could still do that. But I don't think that I want to do that. I don't want to have another exit. But also doing that would mean it'd screw up my floral wallpapers that I have in there too. Which I don't want to mess that up. Alright, so there's that. I just need to grab a piece of quartz. And that should be ready. I need 2 pieces of quartz because I need at least 1 solar panel to run this. So it has oxygen inside. I might need to get 2. 2 quartz, titanium, and copper. So 3 quartz, titanium, and a piece of copper. Yeah, I figured. Well, let's start back here. Oh. You know what? I'm starting to realize the error in my ways. Damage due to weak hull strength of -0.5. Is this and that still considered the same base? Is that what's up? No, these should be separate bases. Why is my hull strength -0.5? I'm lost. Somebody explain this to me. I have an idea that if I repair these, that they're just gonna come back. Maybe they won't. I don't know. I'll try it and see how it goes. I like how the water animation in the moon pool still has a surface level there, but yet inside it's all water. Maybe it will be fine because I haven't seen those holes come back. I don't know, they're just weird. Is this room okay? Yeah, this room's okay. I guess the holes aren't coming back once I fix them, I guess. I might drown in here before I can actually finish repairing. Let's hope I don't. I'd rather run it risky and not have to swim all the way back in here again. All I gotta do is wait for it to say oxygen production online, and then I should be fine. They just start draining out pretty quick.
Hull integrity restored.
There we go.
Training systems initiated. Oxygen.
Oh, that was close. That was close. Yeah, that was close. Okay, perfect. All right, I need to get 3 quartz, titanium, some copper. Gosh dang it. I'm gonna have to go farming for more copper. Let's get the fish tanks put back up. And this wall fixed. Thank goodness those do not mess with the structural integrity. Okay. I'm gonna have to go farm a lot of quartz too to build the fish tank, the aquarium base. Is that even centered? No, it's centered. Perfect. That wasn't as hard as last time I did screwed around doing this. Perfect. Awesome. Making progress. So the bases are lined up with each other, but they are considered separate bases, which is what we needed. Please fit. Gosh dang it. I gotta come back just for 2 fish. This one gets the purple-eyed ones. Thank goodness I didn't actually end up eating one of those. I think this room looks kind of nice with all the fish in it, swimming around, all the plants and stuff. It's a bioreactor room. I think it would make sense for it to look like that. Storage not empty. Oh, that's right. It's gonna hurt, but helps me get rid of them. There we go. Alright, I need to get the planter, the potted plant down. There we go. Alright, making progress. Alright, get a knife, cut that, plant the seeds. There we go. And I need to get the bioreactors online.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I'm just going to end up eating a whole bunch of these. I'm already here. Why not? I got 2 of these trees growing. I got plenty of lantern fruit to waste. Alright, let's fill this bioreactor. Grab some more. Fill the other one. Alright. How much does this one need? That one's still full. So apparently the other one will run, and then if that one goes bad, this one will kick on. So there's really no use in having 2 of them, except by having 2 of them, it means that my power supply is 1,225 instead of like the 700 or 600 that it would be. So it helps me to not run out of power. Because before I just had the one, and while it would technically generate enough power, during the day it was fine, but at night it'd kick off the power and the oxygen would shut off and stuff like that. I added the solar panels and it'd at least keep the oxygen. Or no, I added the solar panels and it helped it boost it a little bit as a battery supply, but it just didn't work. But those 3 solar panels seems to be making up for all these lights. Which, is it true you can add a battery on these? Maybe you have to have a battery in your hand. I don't know. Anyway, I'll finish this. Solar panel. It's probably going to have to get moved actually because the hatch is going to be right in its way. I kind of want to move the hatch diagonally. Does it actually look alright sitting there? It's pointing towards the base. It's not necessarily pointing towards the door of the base, but it's pointing towards the base. Oh gosh. Of course you're going to do that. Wait, the water's going down inside? That makes no sense. Oh, I know why. It's leaking in the other base chambers. Okay, well, if I remove that, does it fix it? Oh boy. So, I do have to have one of those platforms under that. Or else it's just gonna fit all the time. Is that an okay spot for it? Nope. I don't, well, there is an alternative. But it requires lithium, which I don't have. Does this aquarium take up space too? Where is it? Where's the life aquarium thing? There it is. I'm not sure if that would actually end up taking up space. I don't know. I gotta get ladders added in here for sure. Oh gosh.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Well, at least this floor is fine. It's the other ones that are leaking. I could remove one of the towers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could remove one of the towers. I don't want to do that. I don't want to add a plate because it looks stupid because it's not actually centered. And I can't add a plate because that's that thing, right? Because now I only place it. That's when it's changed. Yeah. I could put it on the back side, which makes sense, I guess. Of course the battery died. Alright, I need 2 lead to finish that. I guess I'll have an ugly platform sticking out of it. I could always just do a reinforcement thing, but that requires lithium, and I don't have a whole bunch of it. If I place this on the exact opposite side, I might just go with that instead. Trusting it. So I need 1 lithium, 3 titanium. What happened here? Because there's no power source in it. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Is this base being affected by the other one? Is that why? I just don't understand why it will sometimes work and then sometimes it won't. It's interesting how some of these electronics still work in here without electrocuting you, even though it's flooded. I repaired that. Are they just coming back? Is that what's going on? At least I know if it comes back in the first rooms that I was in, that there's actually still a problem. I have an idea there's still a problem. This base must be connected to the other one for structural support. That's the only thing I can imagine. Because it makes no sense why these would both rupture like that. This room's fixed. I've went through the whole thing. It's creaking, like it's gonna explode again. Maybe I just missed one. Nope, I didn't miss one. It's actually screwing with me. Alright, I'll come back and fix it later. Please fix the structural support. Apparently these bases are connected with their hull strengths. Which is good to know. Now these things hurt. No? They did last time. Maybe something else attacked me when I was cutting it and it just happened. It looked like it was these things that hurt. Okay. I'll scan it first. Now I'll cut it. Perfect, that one's full. I'm gonna go get oxygen first, then I'll come back. I'm gonna have to decompose all those base pieces up there, aren't I? Because even if I fix this, it's not gonna turn back on the draining system because part of that's flooding on that other base, right? Stuck on the doorways. That's always an improvement. It's always helpful. Okay. Come on. Okay. I have faith this time that it's going better.
Hull integrity restored.
Perfect.
Training systems initiated.
Hopefully that's all the holes. I'm assuming it probably is. Nope. Okay. Making progress. $61, $97, $55, $57. All right. Perfect. All right, let's see. So yeah, if this base ever has problems, then that base will also have problems. That is very good to know. So maybe having these bases connected was not in the best interest.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
So now comes the question, do I want to move it so that it is not considered part of the same base? That way I don't have to worry about that happening again. I think it might be in my best interest to do that. But I do like how lined up that is. That looks pretty nice. How it's lined up. I'll leave it for now. I'll leave it for now. I'll come back to it later. I need to get the ladders in place.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Good to know. Okay, and I got to do it again. Once I get the fish tanks in, I won't ever need these ladders, which is nice. I guess these can't leak because they're above water, right? No more titanium? Okay. Okay, so for this, I need 5 glass, 2 titanium. So what's 5 glass times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors? That means I need 25 pieces of glass, which means I need 50 quartz. So I need 50 quartz to build that. Now, what is the actual power supply like in here?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh! Oh! I see! Maybe those bases being connected is actually for the best because this shares the same power as the other base. Booyah. Which means... scared me to death. Oh, thanks, Boom. For some reason, my chat is not showing up in my... whatever. My chat's not showing up in my recording app, so give me a second. That didn't fix it, did it? How about refresh? Hey, what's up, John Duke? How you been? Been looking good, I must say. Sorry for the scare. Oh, that's fine. I'm glad that you did that, because I did not realize it, but my chat is not working. Like, it's showing up on the stream, but it's not showing up on my streaming app. How about now? Okay, that might work. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I went to the Renaissance Fair on Sunday. That was a lot of fun. Dressed up as an anime character that I liked. The best costume I saw down there was actually another anime costume. And we were the only 2 anime costumes that I seen the whole time I was down there. But the person dressed up as Ruby. And did a really good job with it. Even had the scythe that she was carrying around and stuff. Okay, so since that base and that base are technically considered... The game thinks that they're connected somehow. Which is nice, but not. Because if that base ever has structural problems, it'll make this main base start leaking as well. But it also means that it shares power, which means I don't have to actually supply it with power. It just inherits it. So oxygen will work in there just fine on its own, which is awesome. Please have room for 1 more solar panel up here on this cliff. It doesn't. Oh, kind of does. It doesn't sit right, though. It doesn't sit very straight, and I don't know how I feel about it. It also doesn't attach to the base sitting there. It's too far away. Okay. Well, good to know. I'm going to need a lot of quartz anyway, and that's enough solar panels that the base is working on its own just fine. So I'm not worried about it. I need to get 50 quartz, so let's see how much quartz I have. I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I've got 8 out of 50. So So yeah, I just was exploring earlier. I'll probably go explore here in a little bit again. I have to take some supplies back to the deep water base. Oh, now I remember what I was going to do. I was going to add lockers for the outbound chests. Or for outbound supplies. So yeah, I added that base that you saw, that big giant tower that pokes above the water. That is going to be an aquarium. Because now I have the ability to make a giant aquarium on the inside of those big round compartments. The thing is, you can only make a base so big before it starts to fall apart. And that's the issues that I've been having issues. That's what I've been having issues with. Okay, so do I want the lockers on this wall? You know what? I know where the locker should go. The locker should go in here. That'd make more sense. Actually, can I use these lockers in here? Like, will they fit and look alright? Look decent? Maybe. They do fit. And they do look decent. But these also require quartz, which I'm going to be low on, but I want to farm quartz anyway, so no point in skimping out on it. If I'm spending 4 hours farming for quartz or 3 hours farming for quartz, it won't matter. OMG, your camera's zooming in and out. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be set for autofocus, so that if I move one way or the other, it will follow my face. Because I tend to sit, sometimes I lean back, sometimes I lean forward in my chair, but it also results in that funky zooming issue. That's not gonna fit, because now that one's sitting out slightly farther ahead. It's making that corridor a little bit too narrow for what I would like. So I want to use these lockers fill that space. So what I'm doing is I'm making a locker, and the idea is I'll have one locker for each base. Actually, I should use just these ones because I need to label these so I know which base is which. Oh, come on. It's me overthinking things like I always do. Which I have a bad habit of doing. But this also saved me quartz by using these as well, so it's a double winner, I guess. Gosh dang it! My controller like spazzed out and like shoved me farther ahead than I wanted to be. Okay, so I can get 2 lockers to fit. So I can get 2 lockers to fit on each side, so I can get 4 bases. You seek fluid intake. Fine. I'll go grab it when I have to resupply the generators anyway and get some food. I gotta grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6 titanium, which I don't have, which means I'm gonna have to grab it from these lockers. 2, 4, or 4, 6. No, 4, 8. Yeah, that's enough. I was just going to ask if you were using a controller, but never mind, you just answered that. Yes, I use this, which I love to death. It is a Logitech, I think it's the F700 something series. I'm not sure exactly. Ooh, synthetic fibers, I can make that now. But I needed the blood kelp to do that, which means exploring and going back over there, and I don't want to do that right now. So that needs all 4 pieces. This needs 12:08 a.m. Oh, that's great to know.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I need some more food. I found out that 3 of these containers is all you really need to self-sustain. They grow back as quick as you need them, which is nice. But yet, according to the lore, the reason that the last survivors could not survive is because they couldn't grow enough plants. 3 pots keep me alive. They had 3 people, which means they only needed 6 pots of plants to stay alive. Plus, they were on an island, which was huge, so they had plenty of area to farm and cultivate. So why they died? No idea. Kind of dumb. But it's interesting listening to the logs. Speaking of which, why do I have 42 unread stuff? Oh, I see why. I need to go through there and read up all that stuff at some point. Geological data downloads. Oh yes, I grabbed 2 more of those things, didn't I?
I have had it with you, risking our lives.
Oh, stow it, Chief. The kid can't kill this disease without fish to study. I'm just bringing him home.
What? Tell her. Tell her I'm right.
You're both wrong. Marguerite, I can't find out how they resist the bacteria if you
What was I
slaughter
doing?
them all.
It ain't always they oblige in coming in alive.
He means you're being reckless.
Father, the outcome's no better if we hole up in here and don't go outside. But we have to find a middle way.
There is no compromise. Not while she's on my sea base.
Your sea base?
I'm going outside.
Bard, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Bart, come in. It's dangerous. Damn it, boy. I know you can hear me.
Chief, get off the radio and put on your helmet.
What?
Brace!
That was interesting. What's the other sound log
Came
sound
out
like?
of nowhere. An alien kraken, bigger than a cyclops. Tore a hole clear through the reinforced hull. I barely got my breather in time. I told her. I said others would come. The rupture threw me clear of the habitat. And the monster turned and bore down on me. And just as its tentacles came within reach, Maida appeared out of nowhere. She had a sea glide in one hand, a jagged piece of scrap metal in the other. She meant to butcher that beast or die trying. The last I saw her, she had the metal lodged in its neck as the monster did its best to shake her, contorting off into the darkness. I'm certain she got her wish.
Oh.
One way or another. Then I thought I saw a light deep below me. I hoped maybe Bart had swum clear. I followed it. Now I wonder whether I saw anything at all. Our oxygen is low. The habitat is gone. I can't see the sky. Something surely has the scent of my blood.
I like listening to these voice logs, hearing the survivors from before. Those voice logs came out of a base that I was exploring earlier today. I'll actually be going back there here in a little bit. Trying to think, is there anything I need to grab? I think I've got everything. Do I have any more titanium? How much titanium does it take to make those ladders? 2. I'm gonna go collect some metal salvage as well. So I guess I can pick up that while I'm going to explore. Catch you later. Oh, I think I'm gonna go stream some Ring of Elysium myself. Just wanted to say hi. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi, and good luck with your stream. I'll probably be over there if I finish this, and I end up not streaming near tonight. I'm thinking about possibly streaming near later. I added you to my auto host list. Oh, thanks. I think I have you on mine. I'm not sure. If not, I was planning on it. Because I was going through my settings earlier. But thank you. I appreciate it. But have a wonderful stream and good luck. Is that the... So I'm on the top floor? Okay. I need to climb down, please. Thank you. Nope, I do need that ladder, don't I? Darn it. No! Oh no, tell me I did not do what I think I just did. Oh, shoot. Screw. I think I just glitched out this base permanently. There is a way to fix it, I guess, but it's going to be an annoying fix. I'm not even sure it'll work. Oh, please work. I can't believe I screwed that up. Alright, so I'm going to start a rule that whenever I'm building a base, I back up my saves. Do I have enough titanium? Yeah, okay. Good. Wait a minute. Oh, third floor. Okay. Not this floor, the floor below it. Alright. Please work. And of course you're not gonna work. Please work. Now it works. Perfect. Okay, so can I put that ladder back in there now? It's good to know not to do that again. So this is the top floor, for real. Right? Okay. Think that should have fixed my problem. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to get back in the top floor because I can't swim up there to make a hatch. So I'm glad that that worked. I'm kind of worried that the base integrity was ruined from that, but it should be fine, I guess. Because it didn't say anything about it leaking. Okay. Throw that back in there. I need to go explore that other base and take some supplies down there. I think once I drop off these supplies, I'm probably gonna call it a night.
Forward, Captain. All systems online.
I did not want to go back up. Gosh dang it. That life pod icon getting glitched on the screen is driving me nuts. There we go.
All systems online.
So yeah, I need to collect 50 quartz just for the fish tanks, and then more for the windows, because I do want to add windows to the base. I need to grab some lithium. I'll grab that on the way back. That box had something in it. It has sea glide in it. Don't need it. Lots of quartz around here. It'll be fun to go fishing for that later. What is this? Is that a sea moth fragment? Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna... No, I want to get inside. I'll worry about that later. I'll find it later when I'm fishing. Or farming or whatever for quartz. Do I want to go explore this dry land thing first? 600, 700. I'll get to the dry land thing later. I'll save that for another time. Oh, I could go. Oh, I'll go there now. I'll go there now before I end the episode. Am I close? I'm assuming that the answer is no. There we go. Pretty sure I've already been here, so there's not really anything for me to explore. Where did the waypoint go? This is very spooky. There it is. Okay. Yep, already been here. Nothing to explore, that's what I thought. These caverns, man. I'm not sure if I'll ever get used to these deep depths. I'll probably be freaked out by them the whole game. But this has definitely been fun exploring. Out of power. Yeah, it's out of power.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
There we go. Fully powered now. Okay, so tools. I'm going to consider these tools. The light sticks, I'm not sure if they're going to be any useful or not, but I figured I'd bring them down. Anyway, I'm probably going to stop using the glow sticks. The flash, I'm going to try the flashlight for a while and see if the flashlight works better. There we go. That way the sub can charge up. Might as well repair it as well while it's docked. Is it repaired? Oh, yeah, it is repaired. Energy's charging 90%. Okay. There's nothing outbound here, is there? No? Okay. Alright, I am going to call this the end of the episode right here. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with some more episodes. I'm really enjoying this, so taking a break from it's going to be kind of hard. But thanks for coming, and we'll probably explore some more of these caves, or if I have some messages pop up, I'll save them. In the next episode, we'll listen to the radio messages and see what kind of stuff they give us to do. So thank you, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.